Representing the class of 2011 are three student speakers. Our first speaker is Kathryn Brink, the salutatorian of our class. Kathryn is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Robert Brink. She will be completing a year in Belgium as a Rotary Exchange student before attending MIT in the fall of 2012. Kathryn?
Writing my graduation speech, I wanted to choose a theme that could congratulate, encourage, and caution my peers about the times to come. Though this may sound simple enough now, I needed a spark of inspiration. So I turned to one of my favorite bands. Even though they might be a bit before our time, the Beatles are undoubtedly one of the most revolutionary bands of all time, and for me at least, one of the most inspiring. Though it might seem like a strange theme for a commencement address, the Beatles attracted my attention right away because they were very influential in their time, as I hope our class and our generation will be in the years to come. As a tribute to their accomplishments and the accomplishments past, present, and future of the Southern Lehigh High School class of 2011, a number of Beatles song titles are scattered throughout my address. I know I found them inspiring, but I can only hope that they will also provide inspiration to all the graduates here today. During the time we spent at Southern Lehigh, we've encountered many obstacles that have made us ask for help or try our hardest. While grad project presentations may have made us want to run for our lives, the beat test literally did. We also survived the PSSAs, which undoubtedly made us happy there would not be a second time. Don't ask me why we dissected frogs or wrote so many essays, but we've been getting better all the time in our high school career and are almost ready to say goodnight to what might seem like just a day in our lives. Though granted our years in school may have seemed long, long, long at times, and it may have felt like we were busy 8 days a week, soon we will be free as birds to choose our own futures. And though the night before a test we may not have gotten any golden slumbers, and sometimes things may have seemed a little helter-skelter, for those of us here today, we've got a ticket to ride out of the school we have called our own for so many years. It might seem like we're just saying hello, goodbye to this stage of our life, and we may know that it won't be long until we have to think for ourselves. But I'm sure that the lessons we learned and fond memories we shared at this school will be with us here, there, and everywhere as we progress in our lives. Though we may have heard from our teachers or parents at times that we should have known better or that you can't do that, I'm sure that they really wish us the best. In fact, I've got a feeling that our parents have given us all of their loving and that, for many of us, it brings lonesome tears to their eyes to know that we're leaving home. I don't want to spoil the party, but life's going to be a long and winding road. Though yesterday all of our troubles may have seemed far away, there's a hard day's night ahead of us. Luckily, we can draw inspiration from knowing that we'll get by with a little help from our friends, and someone will always be there to say, I want to hold your hand. And despite the fact that it won't be strawberry fields forever, do you want to know a secret? Even though money may be what you want, all you need is love. Even though you don't have to make it across the universe to be a success. When we're 64 and Maxwell's silver hammer is catching up to us, the only thing that will really matter is that we found our inner light during the magical mystery tour of life. Act naturally. If you really want to be a Peter Rack writer or a Mr. Postman, follow your passion. Though in the future the things we said today might make us twist and shout, tomorrow never knows what opportunities will be just around the corner. We need to come together to carry that weight that society has placed on us, like every generation before. I'm confident that we can work it out, even if it takes a revolution. Even so, when it's all too much, or what you're doing doesn't seem to make sense, just slow down and let it be. Yes, it is going to be tough, but we have come so far since we were little children that I know words of love and success will guide us through the rest of our lives. In the end, from me to you, I'm happy to have danced with you, and I want to tell you, here comes the sun.